This past weekend, I had the opportunity to speak at Mr. Steve Harvey's mentorship camp in Atlanta. I got a chance to meet a lot of kids with mental health issues that could really use this heartbeat app. One of the kids was from Baltimore, and so he's 16 years old, a year younger than me, loves to cook, wants to be a chef like Gordon Ramsay. But recently, he lost his best friend, his brother, and his father, all in a year's time span. So I had an hour-long conversation with him. And so one of the things I could tell was he still hadn't moved past his trauma. And so he needed something like this to be able to, number one, understand his emotions, and number two, understand that it's okay to be angry. Because he was suppressing it. It got to a point where he wasn't even talking to his own mom. So I gave him some advice on meditation and how sometimes you just have to take a step away from it. But the second part is, education part that I want to speak on is, most kids, and this is just from what I'm hearing, having conversation with others, most kids, they feel like what they're learning isn't valuable to them. They feel like they can't use these tools to be able to go out and become successful in a job and get a job and be able to change their lives and take care of their families, right? And so having platforms like Shmoop, where they not only teach you math, science, computer science, but also financial literacy and also how to process your emotions, that's critical. Because at the end of the day, we really want to better ourselves, we just don't know how to. And so I want to thank everyone here today for coming together to help my generation, because I'm super passionate about helping others. I've been doing this since I was 2 years old. When I was 2, I would sell brownies with my sister to raise money for water wells in Africa. When I was 4 years old, I would give toys from my household to kids at St. Jude's Hospital every Christmas, right? So I'm super passionate about helping people that not only need it the most, but also people that just don't have hope for themselves. So again, I want to thank Mr. Singletary for having us out here today. Thank you, Mr. Andy, for taking the time to come here, right? Because we both don't necessarily live in Chicago, but this is home, and we need your help. We need to be able to all come together, collaborate, because again, my parents say this all the time, it takes a village to raise a child. Not one person can do it alone. So I want to thank you all for coming, and let's make something happen. Let's not just stop with this discussion, let's take action. Because words, it's awesome, but words only go so far. So what's the next step? What can we actually do to really change these kids' lives? And I'm gonna leave it at that. Thank you very much for having me.